This is a Southeast production.
Jersey Justin and his crew came down, went fishing with us for 2 days, and we're going to talk about it, what happened on those 2 days of fishing. Our first day, our opportunities were going to lead us to the Gulf, to go out in the open water rather than fishing in the backcountry. It was glass calm conditions, just like you're looking at right here. It was even calmer than that. It was gorgeous, just gorgeous. You know, we could run fast, we could spend time, and we didn't have to worry about chop and everything. So the first day we're going to go after the big fish that are in the Gulf, and that's what led us to where we're going. Our first stop out there wasn't quite as successful as the next stop, as that's where our action really started on our second stop, and that's when we let it go. On the second stop, we put our chum bags out, we put a few rods out. It was a little bit slow for start, and then Justin caught a mackerel, then Joe caught a snapper, then Joe caught another fish, and I was thinking to myself, well, you know, the small fish are biting here, we're not really doing it. And all of a sudden, one of the bottom rods went off, and we caught a black tip, 40-pounder maybe, 30-pounders. Great fight, excellent little fish, got some good footage of that, I'm sure. A little bit more time, a couple more mackerel, a couple more jacks, lots of jacks, lots and lots of jack crevalles. What a great fish. Then we got a Goliath grouper and did battle with him, and the hooking of that fish was shallow in his tongue. It was in the skin of his tongue rather than his mouth, which is very unusual because we were using circle hooks, and usually the circle hook is in the outer part of the mouth. But anyway, we got him. I got a hold of the leader. We all got an eyeball on him, a little bit of footage. He made an extra lunge. Hook pulled out on its own. That fish is perfectly fine and safe. We caught a sandbar shark, and that was almost identical in size to the black tip. It was just the prettiest little shark. Great footage of him. Cameras on, eyeballs on, hands on, just excellent. Then we caught the second Goliath, and we actually got some better footage of him because we got to put hands on. Nice job on that, dude. That was awesome. Justin caught that fish. It was so great because he caught it on that lighter tackle, and it was just, he was just going nuts on him like that, and he was grunting and groaning, and everybody's making fun of him. But it was great. I mean, we made for such awesome footage. I can't wait to see it if I get an opportunity because it was really good stuff. And we got him up, got the footage, and that really topped off that second spot. After we caught the last fish on the second spot, which we didn't know was going to be the last fish, but we sat there for quite a while it was just slow. It had slowed down, the current had changed, weeds started moving in, and we were at the point in our day where we had to make a decision whether we were going to stay at the second spot or move on another 20-25 minutes further away from home to get in our last half hour, 45 minutes of fishing on a different spot with maybe a group of fish that hadn't been disturbed. So we moved, we decided to move, we all went together, we ran out to a spot that's long way away from home. But we were really glad we did. We anchored up on the last spot. We got the chum bag in the water. We got the lines in the water. The guys started fishing, and we weren't catching nothing. I was just on the cusp of just saying, you know, guys, I just don't think this is going to happen. It's not going to work out here. You know, the fish have shut off for whatever reason. And the rod goes off. The 65-pound braid is tingling off of the spool, just ripping off, man. Joe picks the rod up. He's fighting this, what we didn't know was going to be an epic battle. It was so much fun. I keep reflecting on it since then. But anyway, He gets into this tussle with his fish, and we're going back and forth. We don't know what it is. We're figuring it's a shark. We don't know what we're up to. Round and round for the first 15 minutes, and oh man, we see why we're what we're in for. This 400+ pound tiger shark comes to the surface, and we're doing oh my God, look at that size of this fish. So we start this giant battle, and around and around and around and back and forth and up and down, and we're just fighting this thing, and Joe's up there like a trooper fighting this thing, and he goes, it's not gonna beat me, it's not, his fish is in trouble, and I'm like, Joe, you're gonna have the fight of your life, yeah, you're gonna battle this fish until you're weak in the knees and your back is in pain. He goes, I'm already in pain, man, but I'm not giving up.
You wanted footage, you got footage.
So he fights it and fights it and fights it, and we finally get it up to the boat. And we get a hold of its tail the first time, and I think maybe we got out of my hands. Wouldn't have no part of that. Surges back down to the bottom, takes us off again. Get it back up again. Get a hold of the tail a second time. Now it's going to boom out of our hands again. Oh my God, this is really starting to drag out. This guy is totally pulling us around into the current, and the 4 people on a 22-foot boat, and this fish is pulling us into the current. It was so awesome. Third time we get a hold of fish. This time I think we're gonna get a little help. We got him a little bit longer this time. This beast's head comes around like this and just goes, snaps around, comes back, bites the boat, whammo, back like this. Back down again, jerks out of my hands a third time. I'm like, oh my God, I can't hang on to this giant fish. Off we go again, fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, and man, Joe's just hanging tough on this big old fish that he is working overtime on, you know, and everybody keeps telling, you know, keep fighting, Joe, don't give up, don't fight, you know, because he's stalling now, because I know the pain level in his back had to be just excruciating. So he fights it up, and this time I get a hold of the tail, and then Paul jumps in there, and he grabs a hold of the tail, and now I think we've got this giant beast, and it's thrashing and thrashing and thrashing and thrashing, and then Justin comes in there with the rope, and he's trying to figure out and we don't know how to let go and still hang on to it while Justin's trying to get the rope over his tail, and we finally get the rope around all of our hands and all of this, and the shark's tail and the shark's teeth and the boat rocking and the cameras and this. Get him tied off on the side of the boat, get some awesome beast tied off alongside the boat, and it's still, you know, it's just whoosh, wham, whoosh, wham, whoosh, wham, like this with the huge jaws 15, 16 inches across and those big old serrated teeth just snapping at us. Pissed off tiger shark. We get it up, we get a second around the head where we can lift it up and actually tell how long this fish is, and we're looking at a 10+ foot, 400-pound tiger shark alongside the boat, and everybody's just like, yeah, baby, we got it, this is unbelievable, holy crap, what a great fish. And I assure you with 100% confidence that this is going to be the biggest fish I've caught this year, probably all year long.
I'm a big fisherman. Let me ask you, are you a big fisherman?
Hell yeah, fool.
Then let's get together and begin casting them lures into the wind, lures into the wind. Ooh, I got this urge, I feel it in my bones, body and my nerves, like I got no control, like a zombie I am.
What's up guys, Jersey Justin here and Captain Brack down here at the Worldwide Sportsman, and we just finished up our epic day 2 adventure. Ron, what the hell happened today?
Justin, have you ever been on a trip where you didn't catch anything? Well, today wasn't one of those days.
Nah, I don't think so, actually.
Nor was yesterday, but yesterday started out as a snoozer.
It was. Yesterday was a little slow. We tried everything to get a ladyfish for bait, and they were nowhere to be found. But we made some baits, and we put out some baits, and nothing was really going on.
It was slow.
It was.
We tried a couple of different places and we couldn't put it together. And then around 11 o'clock, what happened?
Around 11 o'clock, we got some fish. We went out to the Gulf, got some groupers, got some jacks, and we made a bunch of bait, went back in, and we got a surprise of a lifetime.
Yeah, that place we went and we got some big old Jack Crevells.
Got some nice blue runners too.
Got some big old blue runners.
Those are nice.
And then we went back inshore. We hit another spot that we wanted to try earlier on, but that didn't pan out. Then we went back to the East Cape Canal, the ECC.
ECC, baby. Changed my
Put
life.
some baits out. Jumped off one black tip there. It's probably about, 70, 80 pounder?
I would say. Yeah, it was nice.
Awesome.
But then the coup de grace.
The coup de grace.
Oh, there's a lot of profanities coming up, sir. Like, holy sh**. Out here shark fishing right now at the ECC with Captain Ron Brack.
Hey boy, the ECC.
Hooked up right now. Don't know what it is. Hopefully it's a nice shark. We thought we had like a lemon shark or a black tip on, and it turned out to be an epic sawfish. Just this prehistoric, beautiful fish that honestly, it's a rarity to catch. It was a blessing. It was a blessing.
You're standing up there on the back of the boat, rods doubled over like that, and I hear it go, it's a sawfish.
I thought I won the Powerball. I was like, oh my God.
That was so awesome, dude. That long bill comes up there like the chainsaw from the prehistoric times comes in there, and he's just whoosh, 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 he's swinging that thing like that, man.
Let me tell you something, buddy. You got some marbles. You grabbed that bill like it was nothing. I was like
nervous as a cat in a sack.
Oh man, it was great times.
Yeah.
Great times. This is an awesome way to end the day.
A couple more bites on the first day, but we missed them all.
Yep.
So we closed out the first day with 3 Jewfish, Goliath groupers, and that big old sawfish.
That was a bucket list fish. It really was. It was just epic. So you guys have to come down to Isle Murata. Come down to the Worldwide Sportsman, pick yourself up a hat, and book a charter with Captain Ron Brack.
Yeah. Put it there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Big fisherman, let me ask you, are you a big fisherman?
Hell yeah, fool.
Then let's get together and begin casting them lures into the wind, lures into the wind. Ooh, I got this urge, I feel it in my bones, body in my nerves, like I got no control, like a zombie I emerge. Big big fisherman. Let me ask you, are you a big...
What's up, guys? Jersey Justin here. Today's episode is about fishing in Isle Murata. We went down to the Worldwide Sportsman. We met up with Captain Ron Brack from Pirate for Hire Charters with stars in our eyes from catching that sawfish the day before. I mean, that was just sick. But we hit the road, made some bait, and we headed over to Clive Island to try our hand at some snook. Check it out.
Yo, when I go fishing, it's no kidding.
So we arrived at Clive Island, and this place was beautiful. We baited up, cast it out to the mangroves, and bam, snook on.
Man, I got a big one. Hell no, this is much different. Now let me ask you a question. Do you like eels drifting, pen reels spinning, keeper lipping, and Korea limits broken? Jesus skipping, Bonita hitting, and drag seals smoking. Peeling, sizzling, and leader crimping for mean and vicious fish with teeth like scissors. Leaping, flipping, greenish tinted mahi. This is real fishing. I like to catch them fish. You
Beautiful Florida Keys snook. Gorgeous fish. We're gonna give them a safe release right now. We don't want them out of the water too long. So,
Go ahead, put your finger in his mouth. And down there, you go.
there we go. He's on his way.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? Look at that.
Guys, we're out here at Clive Island. Captain Ron Brack took us out. We're doing a little snook fishing, maybe redfish back here. It is beautiful. I mean, look at these mangroves. Up there you got a cormorant. Got all sorts of bird life. You can hear them.
Yeah,
Schools
it sounds
of
like
mullet.
the jungle, doesn't it?
It does. It sounds like we're in the Amazon right now. But we just got a really nice snook and try to get another one.
Yep.
Stay tuned, guys.
Same home.
So after we caught the first snook, we started chumming a little bit with some pilchards, and the fish came alive. I mean, it was one after another.
Oh, biting feed! Good fight. Good fight.
Saltwater sportsman to see what kinds of different fish were brought in. This dude in a Boston. Whaler nailed some big bulldog.
Not done yet.
Somebody got 1,000-pound marlin. Trunk cover, 200-pound tarpon. I gotta put this magazine down, man. I'm just being taunted. Yo, I wanna fish Venezuela and do what Jose, what Head Bay does. Fish the Caymans. Sick of reading the same old mailers. I'm sick of waiters. I'm also sick of being a waiter with a small boat, worrying how big the waves are. I want a 25-foot Grady paid off. I got a list of where I wanna fish when I make more, but for now I'll just hone my skills on the same waters.
Woo, that's a nice one.
Yeah, very
That. Is this a common snook? This is a common snook. Get these in the Florida Keys. Get my hand out of there. You don't want to put your hand in that gill plate there. It'll cut you up. But we're gonna release this fish real quick. So there we go. He's live. He's really ready to go. We're gonna let him go right here. There he goes. Back to his home. Bam! Snook on. Beautiful, man. Look at him. You gotta come down here, Hire for Hire Charters with Captain Ron Brack.
Yeah, baby.
Look at this. Look at this fish. Beautiful specimen of a common snook. And he's gonna go back in.
What's before you? Is it the catch of a lifetime? A moment of courage? Or the thrill of being captain? For over 75 years, Mercury Marine has delivered countless boating experiences. Join us as we continue our adventures and power yours. With Mercury behind you, the world is before you.
Go teach your kids something school never could. Go jump in a lake. Go make an investment you know will pay off. Go to Basspro Shop's Go Outdoors event and sale. With free kids activities and big savings on great gear for camping, hiking, boating, and paddle sports. Like Dorsey mini LED lanterns for under $7 each. And take 40% off XPS hydration packs. Basspro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Mercury engine test.
easy to maintain performance you can rely on. It's good to have Mercury behind you.
So we took a pinfish, cut it up, and threw out a dead bait. And we were hoping for a redfish to come and pick it up, but we got something better. We got a 30-pound lemon shark, which is not massive, but on 10-pound test, it was a ton of fun.
Just caught snook number 5. Now we're hooked up on really light gear on a lemon shark, it looks like.
This shark is taking leaps left, leaps right.
Look at him jump out there. Look at him go. He's going nuts. We had a piece of cut bait out there, hoping that maybe a redfish would pick it up, and got something a little bit better. Acrobatic shark. I can't tell you guys, I can't tell you back at home how much fun this is. Having a shark on light spinning gear like this, there's nothing better. Nothing better.
Meanwhile, we're in the middle of paradise.
Wicked, huh? Isn't this crazy awesome?
This is awesome. This is truly
Here we are in paradise, and it's just crazy beautiful environment.
So while we're fighting this shark, a school of dolphins put on a show that showed Mother Nature in all its beauty. A few dolphins were swimming around, circling up mullet, blasting through them. The mullet were flying out of the water, and the dolphins were just waiting there, catching the fish out of the air. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
The biggest mistake one can make shark fishing is letting any type of slack and not keeping that bend in the rod.
Exactly.
So, it looks like we're horsing him, but we're letting him run when he has to. We're just keeping that bend in the rod.
Catching this lemon shark on such light gear, I mean, it was simply awesome.
Awesome. Sorry for the profanities, guys, but to be quite honest with you, this is freaking awesome.
I concur.
This place was something out of Nat Geo. I mean, it was beautiful.
Such a beautiful scenery around here. It looks like we're in the Amazon somewhere. Got all these birds, all surrounded by a bunch of these, some unnamed and some named islands here.
All being protected by Everglades National Park. Isn't that awesome?
It is awesome. It is awesome.
See how he can circle back on his own tail?
Which is amazing. Did you see that? He just pulled a 180 like it was nothing. Look at that.
Come here, little fella. Oh, he's so pretty. Look at the remora hanging on him.
Yep, he's beautiful. My first lemon shark, guys, and I did it on 10-pound test. You guys got to come down to Florida Keys, down to Isle Morada. Fish for Captain Ron Brack. He'll put on a show for you. Now, most of you seen some of the tiger shark footage. What you see Ron doing right now, he did it with an 11-foot tiger shark like it was nobody's business. We all took a beating that day.
So we fought the lemon shark to the boat, put him on the boat for a quick photo op, and then we safely released him.
Look at this, guys. Look at that, he's biting the boat. Now that is a lemon shark, guys. I don't recommend doing shit at home. Not at all. But when you're with Ron Brack, sometimes you get some courage. You're gonna tell us about it? Tell us about it first, right? You ready?
That shooting. I can do a shooting.
Wasn't the greatest, but he's safe and he's swimming away.
Rebaited, set up, and caught 2 redfish. Awesome. Clive Island was simply alive.
Another one right there with him.
See him?
Yep.
Look at him. Look at him.
Ethel, I told you not to eat that.
Oh, look at him.
If I had another rig,
3 of them, I think.
I'd throw right there, but the other rig, I'm still rigging it up.
Yeah, let's get that. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, man. fish. Look at the dot. This dot. Some of them have some triple dots on them sometimes. Beautiful fish. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Now, I normally bite my fish, but being these are such beautiful fish, I'm just gonna give them a kiss, alright? There's a little kiss for the fishy. Alright, he's gone. Oh,
Good, cool. Battle scars. I love it.
look at that. Got me with his gill. That.
Mercury engine test.
Fuel efficiency you can rely on. It's good to have Mercury behind you.
What's before you? Is it the catch of a lifetime? A moment of courage? Or the thrill of being captain? For over 75 years, Mercury Marine has delivered countless boating experiences. Join us as we continue our adventures and power yours. With Mercury behind you, the world is before you.
Kevin, are you sure this is okay? We're cool. I know a guy.
Hey, y'all.
Run! Go! Run!
Where'd they go? I was just going to ask them what they were biting on.
Go where the pros go for great deals on great gear and 3 easy ways to shop. Basspro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Are you sure this is okay? Don't worry. I know a guy.
So we finished up at Clive Island with 2 more beautiful redfish, and then we made a move to a secret island.
Right now, fishing a moat along this island. Big rod went off. Don't know what's on it right now, but more than likely it's a nice lemon shark.
So we cruised over to our top secret location, set out some baits and hoped for some sharks, and boy did we get them. We hooked up really quickly to a 40-pound lemon shark.
Two lemons. About to make a lemonade.
Fought them, released them safely, reset our baits, and then we got a big boy lemon shark. I mean, this was a nice shark. This shark was dumping 30-pound test off that reel. I mean, that reel was singing. So we started the engines, we moved out away from the mangroves to fight this shark in open water, and it was a total blast.
Oh man, see this reel? That's a shark, man. It is a shark. Take a look at this. Look at that. He just doesn't want to stop. He's just probably like a quarter mile away. Actually, he's over there.
What you got on, bud?
Yes, Captain Ron did say, check out my dome. I had one hell of a sunburn going on. So after battling the shark for about 20 minutes, we get eyes on her, put hands on her, and put her on the boat. 7 foot, between 90 and 100 pounds, beautiful female lemon shark. I mean, it was gorgeous. It did bite up the boat a little bit though. Ron wasn't too happy about that.
Hey, hey, hey! No biting the boat.
It's a beautiful lemon shark right here. Gorgeous. Gorgeous lemon shark.
Taste of anger.
Taste of anger. Look at that. Look at that. It's about a 90-pound lemon shark. We're out here in Isle Morada with Captain Ron Brack. Got this shark on 30-pound test. It was an awesome fight. Light tackle. And look at this thing. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. We're gonna let him go now.
Is it a male or female?
It's a female. No claspers on it. It is a female. Bit up the.
Whoop. All right, here we go. She's tired.
Yeah, let's get her in. All right.
Mercury engine test.
Toughness you can rely on. It's good to have Mercury behind you.
Kevin, are you sure this is okay? We're cool. I know a guy.
Hey, y'all.
Run! Go! Run!
Where'd they go? I was just going to ask them what they were biting on.
Go where the pros go for great deals on great gear and 3 easy ways to shop. Basspro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Are you sure this is okay? Don't worry, I know a guy.
So after releasing that beautiful shark, we hit the road and went to another top secret location in the Gulf of Mexico. It was our turn to try to do battle with some of the most massive Goliath groupers that live. So after setting our baits, within the first 5 minutes, we hook into a tiny little blacktip shark, but we named them Mini Jaws.
Beautiful out here. We're out in the Gulf right now. And he's got a little blacktip right here. There he is. He's been swimming around the boat. He took our pinfish right now. We got a couple rods out for some monster Goliath groupers that live here. Oh, blacktip. Our 4th shark of the day. Got 3 lemons. Now this little blacktip. Cute, isn't he?
The Mini Jaws was the smallest shark of the day, but he was an angry little. Holy. Thankfully, Ron didn't get hurt, but it was definitely a hairy moment. Got his glove back, we released that shark safely, and then all mayhem broke loose.
Look at the big jumps he's taking. That was a little hairy. We got this little blacktip. It may have been like 10 pounds, 15 pounds maybe at that. And he liked Ron's glove. Took a snip and wouldn't give it back, but thank God.
That's why I wear gloves.
Yeah, absolutely. That would have been a finger. Oh, This rod.
What do you want me to do?
Fight them.
You gotta fight them both.
Fight them both. There's so much action over here. We're on a little wreck right now. We got sharks, Goliath groupers biting our baits. Got some mangrove snapper in the back of the boat. This is what dreams are made of, ladies and gentlemen. You all need to come down to Isle Morada and book a trip with Captain Ron Brack. Absolutely phenomenal. Come this way. No.
There you go, fish on here.
We got a Goliath grouper on right now. Black tip shark I'm fighting.
Double header.
What do I do?
Put that in the rod holder. Broke this one off.
We got a black tip shark, decent size on 20-pound spinning outfit. And while I'm fighting him, 2 Goliath rods go out. It was out of control.
Getting close enough to get a hold of the leader, get a nice release on this black tip. 3.5, 4 foot black tip, probably about 30 pounds. Look at this gorgeous animal. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, come here. Attaboy. Yes. Got it. Woo! Smoking.
Come on.
All right, I'm gonna have to drop the anchor and slide back to him, maybe we can get him out of the wreck. All right, dude, lay the wood to him, man. Don't jerk him, dude. Major pressure all the time. Woo.
Just lost the brood of a Goliath. We had total mayhem going on. Black tip on the spinner. 2 Goliath rods go off. This is absolutely phenomenal. Unbelievable. All right, we're gonna get reset. We'll do it again.
Intense adventures.
That's just nasty.
That's what we do. Bit the bait. Now the shark's gonna bite the bait, or hopefully a jewfish. Suck this whole thing up, swallow it whole. So, put on gloves, get ready to do battle. Hopefully we can get one of these giant Goliath groupers up to the surface so we can get a good look at them. They busted off 4 times on us. These are some big boys. So hopefully we can get them to the surface. Now I got my glove on, ready to rock and roll. That was giant jewfish. Me up, almost did the backflip. Yeah, man.
I'm a big
Kevin, are you sure this is okay? We're cool. I know a guy.
Hey, y'all.
Run! Go! Run!
Where'd they go? I was just going to ask them what they were biting on.
Go where the pros go for great deals on great gear and 3 easy ways to shop. Basspro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Are you sure this is okay? Don't worry, I know a guy.
Mercury engine test.
Corrosion protection you can rely on. It's good to have Mercury behind you.
So all in all, we had a phenomenal day with Captain Ron Brack from Pirate for Hire Charters. Isle Morada is simply a fishing paradise. Check us out at jerseyjustin.com and stay tuned for our next intense adventures.
Go navigate Montauk, get up and spread